Today is Testimony Thursday. I want to hear your testimonies. It's so much negative and evil and bad in the world. I want to hear something good. Let me hear your positive testimonies. I will start with mine. I am a survivor of depression. I have battled depression since I was a kid. I mean, like 10 years old, maybe younger, I don't know. And I'm 48 now, so I'm gonna say that I have recently been delivered from depression for maybe about a solid 2 years. And that's not to say that I still don't struggle. That's not to say I still don't have bad days, but it's nothing like it used to be. I mean, it used to be really bad, y'all. From the suicidal thoughts to just being so hopeless and just wanting to give up, to just really being to this place now of just being able to, share my testimony and help other people that may be struggling. It's not easy. And I had a big crash out October 2022. And that was probably one of the lowest points of my life, to be honest. And, it really took a lot for me to get to the place that I am now, to really be able to say that I no longer battle some of those demons that I was dealing with during that time. And I know it's all because of the grace of God. I'm so thankful and so grateful. So it's really hard to explain to somebody who's never experienced depression. Like, a lot of people think that you're just like super sad about stuff. And, depression is a lot deeper than that. The best way that I can explain it is like a dark cloud is just hovering over you, just everywhere you go. Like, you just wake up, nothing's happened, like somebody be like, well, what happened? Did something happen? Like, no, like, just woke up and just felt like hopeless, just felt like, just very, very despondent. It's just very difficult to describe because, like I said, in most instances, most people, you have things or sometimes you do have like situational depression where things happen and you may become sad or depressed. But it's just like with me, it was, it didn't have to be a trigger. It didn't have to be something happen. I would just wake up and my spirit was just very, very low. And, like I said, I've struggled with this for over 30 years. On some future videos, I do want to give some tips and advice on things that you can do to also help overcome. But, just to shed light, very quickly, one thing that I had to do, sometimes I had to identify if there was actually something going on. So sometimes, I would just be overwhelmed with life. And, but for me, I didn't know because my whole life, I've just been like, I'm depressed. So I never really thought of articulating it any other way, So what I was able to do is to actually stop and really try to identify what was causing me to feel so down and out. And, my thoughts were very negative. I was just always thinking about things that were going wrong, and I had to change that mindset. I had to start looking at the things that were going right. I had to start really being appreciative and showing gratitude, because I'm like, honestly, I've gotten everything that I've prayed for over the years, and it's just like I had to find the blessing in that and not just be so discontent, with the things that were not going right in my life. And then also just being able to kind of understand myself and being like, you know what, I'm not really depressed, I'm just overwhelmed. And sometimes, when you tell people you're depressed, there's nothing they can really do to help you because they don't know what to do with that. The average person doesn't know what to do when you tell them you're depressed. But if you tell somebody, hey, I'm overwhelmed, they're like, oh, well, look, I can help you with the kids, or I could, give you a few dollars, or I could do something that could lighten your load. And, a lot of times that's what we're looking for. We're not necessarily looking for a magic answer. Sometimes people just want to like, oh, it'll be okay, or just pray about it. And sometimes that just doesn't help. It's not as helpful as you think it is. You actually want some action. A lot of times, at least from my experience, when I considered suicide and things like that, I didn't want to end my life. I just wanted things to change. I wanted things to be different. And, but like I said, this video could be like hours long because it's just so much that I want to say. But my testimony today, my good news is that I'm on the other side. Like I said, being able to kind of, just really change my mind and spirit to gratitude and just being appreciative for the blessings in my life has helped me tremendously, as well as just surrounding myself with positivity, positive energy. When I'm feeling down, just having a plan in place, like, okay, don't sit in that, go read something, go listen to something, go watch something that's inspiring and encouraging. So yeah, y'all, that's my testimony. That's my little 2 cents. Share with me your testimony. Let me hear what's going on with y'all.